I'm VJ Hamilton and welcome to the Autoimmune Reset, the place for you to learn how to thrive with autoimmune disease and feel empowered to take steps to transform your health to feel better than ever. You can start making changes today to improve your health. So with every episode, my mission is to share with you simple ways to up-level your diet and lifestyle with key learnings from my own journey reversing autoimmune disease and inspirational stories from those who have reset their autoimmune symptoms and are now thriving in life. I suffered from autoimmune disease for over 25 years and now I live symptom-free, and I wish the same for you as well. So thank you for being here and sharing this time with me. Now let's get started. Hello and welcome back to the Autoimmune Reset podcast and this week's Friday 5. Today I want to share 5 simple but science-backed ways to ignite hair growth naturally without expensive procedures or complicated gadgets, because a recent study caught my attention and researchers tested a plant-based serum containing tropical extracts and natural growth factors, and within just 56 days, participants saw visible improvements in hair thickness and density. What's so fascinating is that this serum didn't rely on drugs or harsh actives. It worked by reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and reawakening the follicle environment, which is so key. It's one of the areas that I focus on the most when I'm working with clients, especially when we have stabilized the inflammation and their hair has stopped shedding. We need to start reawakening that hair follicle and getting the hair to grow. That's exactly what we focus on inside my Root Reset Circle, which is a new community that I've set up to support people with hair loss. I'm live every week. I'm building a community, answering your questions, going through subjects around hair growth, but really being there for your support, for you to have somebody to talk to who understands what you're going through. And also you will get exclusive access to a portal and a WhatsApp group, so you can ask me questions throughout the week as well. If you'd like to find out more about that, I will put the link to that in the show notes. But let's dive into this Friday 5 on ways to ignite hair growth naturally. First is to reawaken circulation and oxygen flow to the scalp. The first step to healthy hair is getting blood, oxygen, and nutrients back to your follicles. One of my favorite tools, and something that I used to do almost daily, is to use a silicone brush. You can use it dry before your shower or with shampoo to stimulate the scalp and lift away buildup. You can have it at your desk and just use it when you remember to use it. You can use it when you are watching TV, because even 2 minutes a day can make a difference. If you've ever noticed certain areas of your scalp feel cooler or tighter, or there might be spots where there is pain, it might be an indication that there's less circulation in that area. So focus there. You can also use gentle oils like black seed oil, rosemary, or even onion juice before washing your hair. And you can leave these on overnight because they contain sulphur compounds that increase blood flow and have anti-inflammatory effects as well. So try massaging a small amount into your scalp. Leave on for a good amount of time, I'd say at least 30 minutes, but you can leave it on overnight as well, and then shampoo your hair, because you don't want to clog the hair follicles up with the oils. You want to leave it on there for it to do its job and then to take it off. And inside the Root Reset Circle, these are things that I'm going to be discussing over the week. So I'm there for the emotional support, but also to talk to you about easy things that you can start to implement into your life to help with hair growth. The next is to feed your follicles with key nutrients. You need nutrition for your roots. Hair follicles are made from protein and depend on amino acids, minerals, and fats to grow. I always say, if you wouldn't eat it, don't expect your hair follicles to thrive on it. You can try including lysine-rich proteins like eggs, lentils, quinoa, and slow-cooked meats like beef. Lysine isn't just an important amino acid for the hair growth cycle. It helps your body use iron, and we know iron is a vital mineral when it comes to hair growth. Also, those sulphur-rich vegetables like onions, garlic, and leeks can really help to calm down inflammation at the hair follicle. It can help to prevent oxidative stress, which can impact the hair growth cycle. So including those in your diet is really helpful as well. And those omega-3 fats that we get from oily fish. I love sardines. I found a company that does these tiny little sardines. They're absolutely delicious. We'll cook them with lemon zest and coriander and red onion. And then I will pair them with either some pasta or some courgette. And it's absolutely delicious. So give that a try, because you're going to get those omega-3s by having that kind of food. That can help to lower inflammation and support scalp hydration as well, because often when I'm working with clients, they not only have alopecia, but they also have some form of dermatitis on the scalp, which could potentially be caused by dryness. So if you're struggling to eat enough protein, aim for a palm size of protein at every meal. Keep it varied as much as possible. You can add collagen or an amino acid powder if needed. And that should hopefully give your hair follicles what they need for the hair to grow. Next is to calm stress, to stabilize the growth cycle. And this one is huge because stress directly impacts your hair growth cycle. When cortisol or histamine stay high, blood flow to the scalp drops, the mast cells become overactive, and follicles literally go into hibernation. This is where stress support makes all the difference. My two favorites for calming down the nervous system when it comes to supplements are Rhodiola, and I'm really loving a product by BodyBio called Calm at the moment, which has rhodiola in it, but some other key nutrients as well to help calm down the stress response. And adaptogens such as rhodiola can help to regulate a dysregulated stress response and restore balance to the nervous system. Obviously, if you are thinking about taking any supplements, speak to your practitioner or healthcare provider, because often there are contraindications with certain medications and conditions. But I love rhodiola because it's particularly good for fatigue with low motivation or burnout, which I see regularly in my clients. It steadies your energy without overstimulation, but start low. Around 100 to 200 milligrams in the morning is often enough. And BodyBio Calm also has taurine in it, manganese, which are such key nutrients to help with the stress response, and something called phosphatidylserine, which I find helps a lot with sleep. It calms down your nervous system, promotes regulation, and supports GABA signaling, which is that inhibitory neurotransmitter which helps to calm down the stress response and can help with shedding as well. I am an affiliate of BodyBio, and if you'd like to get a discount on your BodyBio purchases, I will put the link to that in the show notes, both for my European and UK listeners, but also my US listeners, because their products are absolutely amazing. I love their products. That's why I work with them. I'm not actually affiliated with many companies at all, because I have to believe in them. I have to be using them myself to then start working with a company. So have a look through their products, because they've got some great products, a lot of oils, which are so important for the skin barrier as well. Next is to recharge your cellular energy, because every strand of hair is an energy project. Follicles need ATP, which is the body's energy that it uses, and it helps to divide and grow. And when your mitochondria slow down, whether from stress, nutrient depletion, or toxin, your hair slows too. You can support your energy engines by eating lots of colourful antioxidants like blueberries, rocket, or artichoke leaf tea. You can buy powders, which I love, like cranberry powder, blackcurrant powder. You can add those to smoothies or just add them to water and drink them, including CoQ10 rich foods like sardines, organ meats, and spinach can be helpful. And ensuring you're getting enough B vitamins and magnesium is essential, because they power your mitochondrial and which helps with energy production. So if you've ever felt like your hair has just stopped responding, or your scalp and roots have stopped responding, this is often the missing link. And lastly, keep detox pathways moving, because a congested liver or a sluggish lymph system can block growth signals and increase inflammatory byproducts that reach the scalp. A simple ritual goes a long way, like starting your morning with a cucumber water water or a lemon water with a pinch of salt for gentle hydration. Add those cruciferous vegetables in like broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, which help with the natural detox enzymes in your body. And you can use dry brushing before your shower to get your lymph flowing. It's amazing how much lighter your head can feel just by doing that exercise. And I feel like my body almost ignites by doing dry brushing. Your skin just feels absolutely amazing. And so if you're feeling puffy or stagnant, add light movement after meals. Even 10 minutes helps to clear that lymph. You can also use a rebounder. And detox can be quite complex because there are different parts of detoxification in the body. So often if we take something, for example, if we take milk thistle, we've heard milk thistle is good for detox, but it can accelerate part of detox, but the other part of detox can become sluggish. And if there is that imbalance, that can cause an issue as well. So if you are taking any products that promote detoxification, work with a health practitioner because they can work this all out for you, because you don't want to cause more of a problem. And I'm saying this just as a word of caution because I have seen this happen and I just want the best for you. So yeah, eating good quality, organic, natural foods can go a long way. And then if you are supplementing, work with a practitioner. So to recap today's Friday 5, stimulate your scalp daily. Even a few minutes with a scalp brush can reawaken oxygen flow. Second, feed your follicles with lots of nutrients. Think lysine, sulphur, and omega-3s. Calm your stress response with daily practices like meditation, sleep, but also taking those calming nutrients if you need them. Fourth is to recharge your mitochondria with colourful foods and CoQ10. And fifth is to support detox and lymph flow with hydration, cruciferous vegetables, and gentle movement. These are all simple, realistic habits you can start right now, and they build the foundation for sustainable regrowth. If you'd like to go deeper, join me inside the Root Reset Circle. It's my membership for those who are ready to reverse their alopecia and rebuild from the root and have the support and the community to do that in. You'll get my guidance each week. We're there to support each other. You'll meet other people who are going through this as well. So I'd love to have you over there. You can find more about the Root Reset Circle in the show notes. So thanks again for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who's ready to move forward with their health, and I'll see you next Friday for another Friday 5 episode. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thank you very much for joining me today on the Autoimmune Reset. I really hope you enjoyed the discussion, and be sure to subscribe to the podcast so that you never miss an episode. And if you liked it, I would hugely appreciate a review on iTunes, as it helps me understand what you like about the podcast and to help share the information with more people. I'm excited to speak to you next time, and remember, you have the power to take the reins on your health. So keep the faith and celebrate the small wins. Until next time.